Heidi, welcome to the World Massage Conference. This is going to be a really exciting presentation.
Great. Thank you so much, Melanie. Yeah, as I always joke about my bio. I said my favorite thing about my job is I actually get to share with all of you what is it that I didn't do right so you don't do that. It's a very gratifying experience out here. So,
well, and it's great to learn from your experience. So.
Yeah, great, exactly. If I can prevent you from making some of my mistakes, wonderful. Better world this place is. So, growing your business is the power of email marketing. We're going to hit the agenda slide now. Really, it's pretty simple. We're going to explore, what is it, because people have ideas of what they think email marketing is, and I really like to make sure that, you actually know what it is and what it isn't, and how to do it right and why it works, because knowing why it works really impacts that second stage of doing it right. And it gives you what I like to say, the secret sauce out there of doing email marketing that makes you stand out in the inbox. So I'm going to share some of my little secret sauce today out there for all of you. And then we're really going to talk about what is it that you do next around this and to get yourself started. So really the whole header slide here of what is email marketing and really why it works. So email marketing is not just that flat thing on the screen. It is really about increasing your word of mouth. I mean, let's think about how clients find you. I know when I'm looking to get a good neck rub, and gosh knows I need it, I'd love to see you guys in real life. I really love to ask around who's good. And that's really your word of mouth. And if you actually went in and looked at how do you get most of your business today, it more likely than not is referrals, right? So email marketing is bringing that word of mouth to a new level, to a new channel of communication. And it really is continuing that relationship. So the first time that they've walked in and you had a meeting with them, an appointment with them, a consultation with them, whatever you're choosing to do, it's keeping you top of mind in there. And it is a two-way relationship. It's not a one-way conversation. You, in reality, good email marketing is exchanging useful information in the inbox of me, your reader, for your attention. It's a give and take, just like every relationship is. But what's really wonderful about real email marketing is it's so trackable. You are so empowered by being that sender that you actually have a very clear understanding of your clients, of your prospects out there. What is it they're interested in? What are they choosing to read? And what are they ignoring? It just gets that circle of communication there quicker. So we're going to talk about why email works is because people open it from the businesses they know and trust. So on the screen here, there's a little sample, Home Twin Cities. It's, you're thinking, why, Heidi, why would you have a real estate agency on here? We're massage therapists. That's right. But there are lessons that you can learn regardless of what businesses when email is done right. So Home Twin Cities. They do a little newsletter out in Minneapolis, and, they talk about what's going on in the neighborhood and the different homes, but really where their value stands out is what you don't think of typically as what's inside of a real estate agency. They have a guest columnist come in every month, and basically it's a handyman talking about how to fix something. So this is a real-life story of why it's so valuable. I get these. I say, that's really cool. I hold on to them, and I'll let you know that I am not the most handiest child in the world. And I imagine I'm not the only one out there. So we have a beach house down in Cape Cod here. We're in the Boston area. And our toilet cracked on a summer weekend. Now, if you live in any resort area, you know how incredibly hard it is to get anything done, regardless if it's a plumber, any time on the weekend. So rather than panicking too much, I remembered that there's that handyman's guide. So I had gone back into my old copies, and you see that there's like a little, I labeled my folder This Old House because something's always broken on it, and I come back to it. And I went and looked up how to patch up the toilet for the weekend. I know that doesn't sound very glamorous, but what did that do? That traded value from an audience I trust. So when somebody asks me, hey, do you know anybody who's knowledgeable about X, about houses, about material, that is who I'm going to say. I'm going to say Home Twin Cities Real Estate. But for you, as massage therapist, what the lesson you can take from this is, you could write a tip on reducing stress or something related to it, but there are organizations or companies that you work with on a daily basis, on a regular basis. Why not ask them to write some advice columns inside of your own newsletter? So again, enhancing the exposure of that material, and really what you're doing is you're not forcing a sell in their face. You're giving them information that's very useful to them. So how do we know this works? Well, technology makes even